Hello my friends, I'm going to show you 486 Champagne Road, which is also known as the Champagne Chalets, because there's a suite up there, 2 suites there, and then a common area in the basement here. So I'm going to show you all that, but there's so much to show you on this property that I'm going to need to put it into different parts, because otherwise it'd be a really long video of me walking around. To be honest, I don't know how this video is going to go, which part's going to be first, so this might be like halfway through the video and sound kind of weird, but it is what it is. Those are the bluffs up by Mount 7 there that they climb on there. And then of course you're going to have paragliders flying right over top of the house. I'm standing on the 2nd story. There's 2 apartments at this level, another one up above, and an open area down below. I'm going to show you all of that, but I just wanted to get you to check out this incredible view and realize that you could even open it up by taking away all these mature trees, or some of these mature trees. They're your trees. You can do whatever you want. We don't have zoning or anything like that, so you know, all you need is a qualified person to cut them down, and what a view it would be. Golden is only 4.8 kilometers over that way, you know, an easy walking distance, but you could literally see it from here if it wasn't for those beautiful trees there. Kicking Horse Mountain Resort, of course, but well, here's the thing, is if you take down the trees, you might have a few less birds. There's incredible birds just flying back and forth over here. I'm not sure if they have feeders or what, but I'm sure seeing a lot of them. It's a beautiful day, and this is what you'll experience when you like say wake up in the morning and have your coffee out here on the wonderful covered deck that has lots of seating areas and that here and there as well. I'm going to show you the 2 apartments. Apartment B and C are here. Let's just pop into this one and show you these tenants. Just absolutely love it here, and they would love to stay if they could. Hardwood floors, and it's very quiet in here. It's nice. And so this was divided. It used to be one big apartment, but they just put this insulated dividing wall in between. You'll see it from the other side as well. There is a furnace. That's a propane furnace there, I'm pretty sure. But they're using electric baseboards in each apartment, so that how they share the electrical services there. So look into that a little bit, but I'm going to do a 3D tour as well, so you could slow this down and see like every inch or whatever. But what a beautiful place, and what a great tenant. Like, look how tidy and wonderful this is. And you know, I won't focus in on the stuff, but I'm a little bit distracted and in awe of the beautiful artwork. This is an artist that has this, is renting this place, and it just looks wonderful. This is the big bedroom with a nice window, you know, looking over the private, you know, landscape there. It's a really cool solid wood backboard there. Like lots of great accents, you know, all throughout here. And this is the kitchen area, very well laid out. You know, there's got everything you need there. The stove, the fridge, wraparound counters, and the sink, and lots of shelf space there. Really quite nice. And this is the bathroom, you know, nice tile all around the tub there and everything. Very well kept, you know, nice newer vanities and new toilet there and everything like that. And look, even the ceiling's got beautiful, you know, what's that, like a white birch finish there. So that's the kitchen. Really, I'm not sure if the tenant made it so beautiful or if it was the owners, but it looks great. So that's apartment, let's say C. Back onto the beautiful covered deck. That's the 3D camera I'm going to do pictures with, whatever, so you can see. But even to both sides in that beautiful landscape. We're going to walk around all the property, so we won't spend too much time there. And this would be apartment B. And you step right in. Very wide open, you know, layout here. This one has a really big kitchen, lots of cupboard space in the island and everything like that. There, stove and fridge, and there's a closet there. And great accents, you know, with the window beside the door there, and this nice nook that serves as your living room, and that as well. And this is that dividing wall I was saying in between the two apartments, which you could open up again if you were to live here and you wanted to have all that space or whatever, and 2 bathrooms, 2 kitchens. I guess that'd be the thing. There is an air exchanger. Check that out. You know, that keeps fresh air all throughout the house. This is the bathroom. Nice tongue and groove ceiling, nicely stained, and the tub surround there. I see that there's some iron around the things on the jetted tub. Very cool, there's a jetted tub, but I'm not seeing it in the sinks and everything. So that could be quite from some time before. I'm not sure. Your building inspector's going to check it out, but I did look closely at there, and I'm not seeing iron stains in other places, just on those jetted, the jets from the jetted tub, and they're kind of notorious for that. Here's a nice big bedroom here. And the big window, looking at that gigantic mature tree right outside there. But very tastefully done, very beautifully done. And there's a lot to show you on this property, so I'm going to kind of break up the video into different parts there, but I'm going to try not to miss anything. Don't think that I'm bypassing anything that I want, that you would want to see as a buyer. All right, now I'm going to give you a tour of the top floor apartment of Champagne Chalets, also referred to as unit number 1. So you go across this cute little bridge and open the door into the big wide kitchen. It's got nice blue countertop or cupboards and nice countertops. Here, I'll widen it a bit. There you go, there's your dining room table there. Beautiful little window looking back onto the green space up here, and almost can see Mount 7, but you see the crags that they've been climbing on over there. Rock climbing club if you're into that sort of thing. But yeah, there's your kitchen with your stove, microwave, and sink, and there's a refrigerator. And then the bedroom is right here. It's a big bed. And he's got his TV mounted there, and then the closet is here in behind the door. And then a big living room with a bit of another dining room space there and stuff, and the TV and gaming center and stuff like that. And a closet there. And then this is the bathroom with some storage there for your towels. And there's a walk-in shower with the glass. Very nice. I'm getting excited to show you the view from up here, but let me show you the other bedroom as well. It's right here. Nice little spot. It's got room for a dresser in the bed and so on there. And now stepping out into the covered deck. It's really quite big. It's enough room for his gym equipment and everything, and the barbecue. And look at the view. Wow, right to the Kicking Horse Mountain Resort. Isn't that awesome? And again, these are your trees. If you want to take them out, go ahead. For safety, there's a fire escape down there. You might have seen it from out front. And I'll give you one more look from the other angle of the living space. Actually, I'll walk right through and just give you a bit of the lay of the land as well. Nice plank wood floor in the kitchen. Back across the bridge. So there's lots of parking here. He's got a trailer and a pickup and that, but yeah, you just drive around the circular road that goes to the driveway. Either come up this way or go in front of the chalets, and around that way there's a storage area over there. That's the water building, and I'm going to show you that in a second. I've already done videos for the other 2 levels, and this is the common area at the bottom, because it used to be a Airbnb property, but now they have long-term tenants there, very good ones that want to stay. So common area just for, you know, stuff or whatever. This isn't a suite. And an important thing to point out with the building is that it's on a wood foundation. But still seems very sturdy and strong and everything like that. But that's something you should know. Anyway, common area, you know, for playing games and stuff like that they had here, and watching TV and so on. There was an extra mattress, so they threw it down there just to look tidy. There's an electrical panel there as well, some cupboards and closets and storage areas in here. And then the whole building has this new air exchanger system on it there that breathes fresh air all throughout the building. Here's something to add. If you ever wanted to make this back into one single family home rather than 3 apartments, is the stairs were inside all the way to the top floor. You just need to reinstall them and open up a few walls. I'm gonna edit this in and add it to the other videos, and hopefully I'm covering everything. I don't want to miss out, but yeah, if you think I missed anything, just give me a call and ask me questions, and I'll try to answer them for you. So let's go for a walk, and I'll try to show you every little part of the property I can. Another glimpse at the house, and it's got that metal roof that should last a very long time. There's the water facility with the pressure tanks and the cisterns and so on in it. I'm thinking these are septic tanks. They're concrete septic tanks, and then the field would be out this way somewhere. Oh, this is really cool. Look at this building or tank here, whatever, but that's made out of like an old tank of some sort, and it's really, really cool. How's that for a workshop, eh? It's got a wood stove in it and everything, and power and whatever. So that's too awesome. Some storage area for your equipment. He's got a coverall for his bandsaw mill there, where he's been cutting up some wood from the property. Like, you got so much timber on this property. If you got any projects to do in that, you can just fall your own timber and do this. I don't know what this concrete box is. Probably nothing, but I want to show you everything on the property. Oh, they're using it like sort of a burner and that, but just a concrete box of some sort. And then there's a carport there. Yeah, other than make the video too long, I'll just show you. But oh, look, there's a trail there going all the way up. The Crown Land's up in behind there, and you can get all the way up to Mount 7 or down from Mount 7 if you want on your mountain bike or whatever. And yeah, we'd walk around there, and we would get up to the water plant. I'm going to show you all of that stuff there. So yeah, I'm going to piece this together in little parts. And wow, that view. And this is at the lower part of the property, and it just keeps getting better as you move up. So this part of the video is going to feature the water system in this building here, which is very well built with the wood siding and big doors here. But what it holds is these 3 gigantic cisterns you see there. And they can pick up water from the drilled well here, or from the water service that is just up the road there, that I'm going to show you as well. Here's another cistern, and they've always had plenty of the water for all 3 suites and some gardening and things like that. And then yeah, there's the your valves and things like that. These were added in as needed, and that you got some sediment filters and stuff like that, and pressure tank, and it's a great little system, very well done, and installed into this well insulated water building here, water service building. And then you can see that it just goes down to the chalet. It's the Champagne Chalet right there. We're looking at unit 1 there. And just one more time with the views. Oh my God. And that's from here too. And this area up here isn't even developed. You could even expand up there, do something else. Look at in behind there, the cliffs. Wow. So here's an important feature of this wonderful property. It's the water intake. So they built this shelter over it just in case they ever want to, look in there or whatever. In the wintertime, they don't have to shovel any snow. But it picks up the water up there, and then runs it down that roadway right to the house. And this is on crown land here, so yeah, you could try to pick up the water lower down if you wanted to, but you get some nice good gravity here, and you can see there's quite a bit of water coming into that reservoir there that goes into the neighbor's cistern and that, but yeah, it empties down right, runs along beside the house there. And then this is one of the many mountain bike trails that go right there up to Mount 7. I'm not sure which one goes where, but there's a bunch of them. And like I said, the property's bordering crown land, and just such a wonderful location. And dust down a little bit and then you're home. Just having a little fun, showing you the road that goes from the water reservoir right down to the property. This is the switchback right in behind there. So wandering around the property, I'm investigating this corner right there. You can see that there's a opening for the power line, which is that there, and it goes up to the neighbor's house there, but I'm not seeing it on the title as a BC Hydro easement or anything like that. And then you see this corner over here, that's through the trees there somewhere, and it's not that far down, so I don't know if maybe you could utilize this little corner for something and that, but yeah, it just adds to the nuance of the property. And then of course you own those trees there as well. That's the driveway right there.